Vairagya iha swarga bhogeshu ichchārahityam. So Vairagya, V means gone away, freed from, absence of. Raga, raga, dispassion. See the book says, other meaning I gave you, craving, longing, thirst, all these things absent. Towards what? Bhogam. Bhogam means enjoyment, pleasure seeking. To be what? We seek all these pleasures or enjoyment, through that to become happy. So, but then, as long as the earlier thing called Vivekam is not there, it is not possible. So this is a development. This becomes a result of enjoying Vairagyam. Vairagyam, if it is required, Vivekam is very much necessary. Minus Vivekam, if it is Vairagyam, it will be something out of some other reason which is not considered Vairagyam. So Vairagyam is a matured condition of the mind and intellect together both. Intellect is the place where there is lot of value. What I consider as something important, valuable for me. Why? Because in my opinion, that will make me happy. So I have a value for, where I don't have this value, I may not entertain any desire, any craving, any longing. So what initiates this? What brings about? Just an outlook value towards things, everything in life. It constantly makes you think, I want this, minus that, I will not be happy. This opinion is constantly entertained by it. So that is how generally people are in the world, not any one individual, everyone generally like that. But then here Shastra says, you want to be permanently happy, and that also you want, if possible, to be happy independently. To be seeking happiness through various limits are called means, is called in our Shastra called Vandam. I said, how can this be possible? That way the Vivekam itself is in one way. At present, everyone has got an opinion, a bhavana, a value towards the world of things, people, beings, everything. What is that opinion? That they contribute, they give me, make me, what? Happy, positive. Generally we say happiness comes from the world or sources other than myself. This was the general opinion. That's why we always think something to come to make me happy, positive. Or sometimes we say something should go away for me to be either. Sometimes positive, something to come or something to go. That's why what is the main occupation of our Shastra says is Sukha Prapti. Constantly, everybody is constantly striving, putting forth lot of effort, prayatnam for what? Sukha Prapti, to become more and more happy. Or another way is called Dukkha Nivritti. Whatever I consider as sources, things which will contribute, gives me dukkam, I want to get away from that or remove that. These are the two occupations we have got. Both are desires. Both are called raga, called desires. That's why what I consider gives me happy or makes me happy, I am attached to that. I totally hold on to that. My mind craves for that, longs for that, which itself creates anxiety, worry, suspense, everything. Because worry is what? Whether this will go away or will it come or not. Worry. So this only creates, all these outlooks only create all other things called even jealousy comes because of that. Fear comes because of that. All the things, hatred comes because of that. Anger comes because of that. The whole thing is depending on the simple evaluation of the world outlook we have got towards all things. So that is why as long as the mind made a captive by all the things, that mind can never make you happy permanently in life. So if your mind has to be giving you permanently happy situation, which are all certain things, gradually the mind should be freed from the hold of all. At present the mind is held captive by all. So Shastra says, intelligently allow them to just drop off. You are not to push them out, but they will drop off. Just like fruits fall when they are ripe, or a dry leaf fall when they are dry. These are all called pakvada. Pakvada means maturity. Like that, the mind and the intellect should come to matured state. That matured state is what is called Vairagya. So that is what is called Vairagya. Vairagya means absence of raga. What has gone away? These longings, cravings have dropped. How they have dropped? Like even old leaves or fully ripe fruit. A fruit is not ripe, but you want to make it ripe, you pull it and keep it. That's why if you are very commercial outlook, like now seasons are coming, mangoes. When they want to make quick money, they pluck the mangoes even when they are not fully grown. But they say some chemicals they apply, bring the yellow color and sell you. But when you taste it, it has got no taste. So when does a fruit gives you full taste? When it is allowed to grow fully. That's called like that. When does your mind also will be an instrument, a receptacle, a particular place where this happiness can be permanently there is when the mind becomes fully ripe, freed from these outlooks that at present everyone has towards the world of objects, things, beings. So our Shastra says this Vairagya should not be like the grapes or sour. You know the children, when we studied in the school, we saw the story of the fox and the grapes. When the fox jumped for the grapes, it could not reach it. He said, it's all sour. What is the use of it? That is not the Vairagya. Vairagya should not be out of disappointment, out of failure in life. Generally, people think, people like us who have left this world and gone away, they always think that there must be some failure in their life. Either their love affair did not work properly, or something happened in the family. They are married, in the family there was quarrel between husband and wife. So they quietly run away. One fellow did that. Once one fellow got particularly married, got children, suddenly some problem or something, quietly ran away to Himalayas, Rishikesh, and went there and got into the sannyasa ashram. Understand? Like even you know in Maharashtra, the life of Jnaneshwar's father. Understand? Not he ran away, but whatever it is, he also after marriage went away. Had he gone before marriage, nobody would have told anything. Got married, young wife left her and went away. So if you wanted to go, you would not have got married. But to get married, then go is not proper according to our Shastra. Understand? Shastra doesn't give all these things a sanction for all these. People generally think Shastra gives a sanction. No. If at all you are married and you want to enter, Shastra says, take permission from your wife. Otherwise, you should not go. If you are married, you should take permission from your wife first, then your parents also. If you have got aged parents, their permission also should be taken. Not married, then take permission from your parents. But not, Shastra says, desert your family and go away. That is why Jnaneshwar's father was asked to come back. By whom? By his guru. When he came to know. Because he knew it is adharma, it is not dharma. It is not allowed in our Shastra. That's all the story. Why he had to come back. Because the guru who initiated him in this line called this ashrama, himself found he has not told me the truth. That he goes and asks him, why didn't you tell me the truth? So you have told me a lie. You didn't tell me clearly things. So you are not fit for it, you go back. That way he was sent back. So our Shastra doesn't permit. Though your intentions may be real, sincere maybe, but you should become qualified for that. So that is why it is not failure in life, disappointments in life should not be the reason for entering or running away from family, world or anything. Indirectly, this sannyasam is not an escapism, a place of escape from problems in life, but it is meant for a matured mind and intellect. Sannyasam is not physical. Physical sannyasam is not what is important. What is important in sannyasa is mind. We will see more and more in Bhagavad Gita how much Bhagavan emphasizes that. How much he emphasizes. But this is what is required. That's what is called Vairagya. Vairagyam should not be out of failure, disappointment in life. All these things should not. Though sometimes they may trigger off a line of things. When some disappointments happens in life, failure comes in life, suddenly your thinking starts changing. But sometimes if you are matured enough, then it is okay. But simply running away as an escape, that is not Vairagya. So it is not like grapes are sour. Then what it is? Understand the limitations of everything in life. That is what is called vivekam. That's what I told you. We will discuss today. What is the opinion of everybody is that world of things, situations, people, everything contributory, hetu, nimittam. For what? To be happy, to make me happy. That's why some people say, you make me happy, this makes me happy, this makes me secure, all they think, or you are the cause for all my sorrow. These are the two things. Some objects makes you happy, or some people make you happy, or some people make you unhappy, some people make you happy. These are all the outlook everybody has got generally in the world. Generally. As long as we don't analyze this, we will always entertain these views and live in the world. That's why we always find fault with people or the world. And with this idea only, everybody thinks, what should improve? World should improve. World should improve. That's why everybody is busy correcting the world, improving the world. When we say world, things, situations, everything we want to improve, make it better. Because concluded, nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Everything is wrong there. Nothing here. This is the opinion everybody has got. That's why everybody is trying to correct the world, improve the world. That's why everybody says standard of living, standard of living. That only should become better, better, better. When that becomes better, happiness here will become more. This is the opinion. But if you really analyze how much that has improved, but still this doesn't, that is clearly to be understood. But then still we will analyze. An object generally is looked upon as contributory, hetu, nimittam, for. Now we will see whether really objects make you happy or they have this happiness. First of all, you can take many of the objects, things which are produced or in the factories and all. We buy many things and think they are necessary for me to be happy. There are many eatables. As long as children are there, they think chocolate makes me happy. Ice cream makes me happy. Cool drinks make me happy. Like that, varieties of things, we always say they are all causes to make me happy. That's why when I get it, I am happy. When I don't get it, I am happy. This is what generally elderly people also think. Also children also think. This is how everybody looks upon objects in the world. But when you know, in every particular packet these days, that particular container, whatever is there, they are supposed to tell you what are the ingredients used for making something. Is it or not? These are government instructions. Like ice cream, what are the things that are there? That is there in that. Any chocolate, what are the things put there? Like that, so many things are there. Everyone you see, so many ingredients, how much percentage, what is there, what is there, what is there. You can read everything and finally see how much happiness percentage is included there. If an object is making you happy, see there, how they put one item called 0.5% happiness added. There is sugar, there is milk, there is this, that, so many things are put there. But does anything have an item called happiness? One fellow brought as a competition to various type one drink and he labeled it as happiness for some time. It was available in the market, but it never went. He thought people will buy it. But after some time the fellow had to withdraw from market. That way it is not available. Today other things are available. So many varieties are available. But the happiness fellow went away because people understood there is no happiness. So if you want to see how the same thing, our Shastra says, if you say an object makes you happy, then first thing, it should make you happy at least for all the lifetime. Second thing, if it is happy, it should make everybody happy. Like sugar. Sugar is sweet or salt is sour. Limbu is khatta. Everything we know, it is not only for me, no. It is universally for like that. If an object has to make you happy, you should be made happy throughout and it should equally make happy everybody. But you don't find. No objects make a person happy throughout his life. Beginning from childhood. When a boy or a girl, they are small, they all are happy by what? Toys. Marbles or toys. Boys, they want marbles, they have got their own type of playing things, which they always possess so much, hold on to that. Boys means they collect marbles. That is an age. Collecting marbles. They will keep on collecting great particular treasure for them. Every day they will count it. How many is there? Whether anybody has taken anything from there. This is their life, I tell you. And that is an age. They will never part with it. Even if they got a younger brother, they will not part with it. Whole thing in mind only. Or if there is a child, a toy, the child will hold the toy and sleep with the toy, eat with the toy. All the time with the toy only. Why? The toy makes me so happy. But when the same boy or the girl grows up, children, if you analyze, the same toy you give them for few days, they play. That's why every house there are small children. You go, there are a box full of toys in the life. Box full of toys. And you give one of the old toy to the child, it takes in a throat. The latest toy, they will hold on. The old toy, they will throw it. They don't want. Clearly shows what? Once upon a time they made me happy. Today they don't make me happy. Like the boy also, marble collected. One day he becomes such a Vairagya. What he does? Presents it to his younger brother. Now everything for you. Take it. Like this only, if at all we analyze our own life, if you analyze in your own life, how many things you thought they are very much essential for me to be happy, after some time you have quietly forgotten about it. Even though it is lying there, you don't look at it. Like this in our life, we have collected so many things in our life, I think. Once upon a time, they were precious things for me, necessary for me to be happy. Now I have purchased and become so expensive and all, I cannot throw it, sentimental value, keep it at home. How many things we have collected? After some time, you have no place. For the sake of that, you have to make a showroom. Showcase you make, keep all of it. And another job is to clean it. They have become a nuisance. No more happy, another thing adds things. Like that, every house you go, collections are like, and suddenly sometimes you quietly pass out to somebody. If you want, take it, I don't want, take it. So that at least job will go. How many things we have got in our house? I'll give you a small 2 examples in our life. How the objects don't make you happy for all the time to come in our life. That's why everybody has got their own particular favorite item. Avadija padartha. So if there is something, let us say, an item which you like in your food itself. So if at all the wife knows and she is wanting to please the husband. Generally in olden days they used to say, these days wives are working, so their problems are different. So olden days they used to say, when the girl gets married, always finds out what are the things husband like. So to please the husband, they will start cooking those items so that husband will be pleased. For olden days they used to say. So like that, but Let us say, in one house, the wife one day prepared a very, very favorite item of the husband. And she served it morning time. And the husband had 2-3 helpings. Very nice, chane. It's a very nice thing. And he ate. And he went away so happy because you have made my favorite item. Understand? So, very happy, complimented her and went away. So she was also happy. He was also happy. Understand? But evening he came back. Night also it was served. Because you like it. Night also it was served. So he didn't complain. Understand itself. No complaint. But what was absent was compliment was not. Because morning already complimented. So the second compliment never came. Just quietly ate and went away. Imagine if it is a thing which remains, doesn't get spoiled, you offer it next day morning once again. Then the person looks at the face, but again cannot say anything. Cannot say anything. Quietly take it and go. Now imagine repeated same thing in the night. Then something will happen. Now what does it show? Though this thing made me happy first time, the same thing after some time loses. This is what you get saved. It has lost. Did it lose anything? As a matter of fact, the object has got nothing. It is how you look at it. It is just how you look at it. You look at it and say, it makes me happy. They had never told you, I am making you happy. It is our own projection. Our Shastra says, this is called Aroga, Adhyaroga. Your projection, your Kalpana. You give a value to it saying, it makes me happy. You after some say, it doesn't make me. Now objects are dumb things, I tell you. Poor things are dumb. No object in the market calls you, hey, come here. I'll make you happy. Take me, buy me. Nobody says, you go. Window shopping we do, no? When you go to the market, you do window shopping. Because so many things are looking, mind says, that is nice, this is nice, that is nice. But no object says, I am very nice. Why don't you buy me? Why don't you buy me? Why don't you buy me? The seller says, oh wow, lekar jao, best things and all he says. But no object can promises you that I will make you. It is your mind says, this is very nice. I'll be happy if I get. This is called you projecting a value, then thinking if it comes, it will make me. Once you give a value, then it says, you said chane, nice, beautiful. Mind says, then why not buy it? Why not get it? Why not get it? It starts. Until you don't give it, it keep on reminding you. This is called raga. That itself. Raga, icha, desire, craving starts again and again. And after some time, it's so much disturbing you. You cannot remain peaceful. You have to go and buy it. Like children bothering you. When you will give me, when you will give me, when you will give me. When they want something and you don't give them, they don't allow you to live peacefully. They keep on asking you, when you will give me, when you will give me. And that is outside. Our mind is inside. Keeps on asking you, kab milega, when I will get. Until you don't give, mind will never allow you to be peaceful. The day it comes, mind is happy, please. Aula, for some time. After some time, it goes. Understand, please. Don't think we are here to deny you anything. Shastra only tells you, please think properly. We have spent life without thinking. We have been thinking. But our line of thinking has been totally different. About what? Our own life. We are talking everything about our life. We don't have anything else to talk about because everything is based on our life. Our life is what for? To be happy. I want to live happily. That's all you want. What else is there? Shastra is only trying to make you understand how you can be more happy than what? And that too how? Without any expense. This is our important thing. Things are becoming so expensive. I am not able to make both and meet. Demands are more. Everything becomes more expensive. Then worry. Money is not sufficient. That is. These are all the things that is creating problem. I tell you. Why you say corruption? This, that, not. These are all the basic root cause. I tell you. Everybody's demand. You say not only your demand. You will say children are demanding, family is demanding, that is demanding. So my income is not sufficient. So how to get extra money? So start corruption. This, that, right? What drives a man to do all these things? Because to meet both ends. That's what it is. Whether it is legitimate or illegitimate. We have got our own philosophy. We have got our own particular reasonings to do everything. All for what? Should we not live happily in this world? Is it wrong to be happy living in this world? These are all the things everybody will ask. Everybody will. Or somebody will say, we are not sannyasis. They will say that. And you won't find somebody who was not fit to be a sannyasi become sannyasi. They also start doing something like that. That is why I got a great person, Chandra Swami. I don't know what this fellow has to do. Such people, what is their name, you see? How their names are, where they are. What for they are Swamis, we don't know. Understand itself. They are doing everything except what Swami should do. Understand itself. These are all the people. Understand itself. Wrong people in the right place. These are all the things that is there. We show the mind. We must know what is there in the mind. What for they have become. What for they. So we must know it is not Shastra is wrong. Our scriptures are wrong. Wrong people take. That's why politics is not bad. Somebody has to rule the country. Somebody has to manage. But if wrong people go there, they misuse their place. They misuse their status, their position. Politics is not bad. Politics is one of the things. That's why it's a political science, you say. It's a science. A scientific method of particularly managing. It is called politics. What? A country. That's called politics. But then one should know how to do it, and you should be sincere, straightforward, then it will be very nice to do it. But in that place you go selfish, and the whole thing becomes totally different. When you go to politics, you should be selfless. You are big there. Where they claim they have come to do particular Desha Seva. Except that, they do everything. These are all the things we are seeing. Why? Where is the problem? This is all problem in the mind and mentality. That's why wrong people are there in the place. If right people come, things will be totally. Any place is like that. Any place in an office, anywhere you go, if the person is in the right place, right people are there, things go wrong. When wrong people go there, it looks the position is wrong. No, people there are wrong. And their mental makeups are totally different. We all must understand. That's why nobody creates problem, I told you. Problem is human beings are the problem for human beings plus all other things in the world. Nobody other than human creates problem. Human beings are problem to human. Nobody else. As a matter of fact, Bhagavan will say, you are your enemy. Nobody else your enemy. We are our own enemies. As long as we don't recognize this, we will always shift the responsibility somewhere else. That we are very good at it. We are always very good in shifting the responsibility somewhere else, finding fault with something else, though the fault lies with ourselves. That can be possible only when you get this maturity, lot of maturity. So as I told you, one item, I will go to children. There was one young boy, a growing boy. And as you know, there was another family next door. And they were living together. One family, this boy was not all that rich people. They are just very low middle class people. The next door was better off than these people. Little better off. Father was having good job, everything, all those things were there. So, this father or the boy's uncle or somebody presented with this boy on a birthday a tricycle. A tricycle was presented. And children, as you know, when they get something like that, they will come and all the time with that round outside. Now this next door boy, children don't know, always goes there and want to sit in the cycle. That boy doesn't allow, and this fellow cries and fights and so many things. The parents have a lot of problem, but they cannot afford a cycle for child. A child group. And the child's uncle used to come, and he was also not employed, but he saw how that boy was craving, longing for the cycle. And the desire for the boy never went. It was all packed in the mind. The boy has grown up. Now imagine, now the uncle has got a job and is well placed. On the 16th birthday of this boy, if he sends a tricycle as a present, birthday present, you think the boy will be happy? Once upon a time, I was longing for the tricycle. But on my 16th birthday, if I am presented with a tricycle, if you give me a moped, I would have been very happy, present day. But if you give me a tricycle, it will be insulting. Is it or not? It doesn't make me like this. If you see how many things are there in our life. Some dresses we buy with all longing, I must have, I love it and all. After some time, somebody says, why don't you wear? I don't want. Children don't wear the same dress. They don't want the dress. They throw away. We throw away many of our things because it doesn't make us happy, you say. This is how we look upon objects to be things which are contributory sources for happiness. Our Shastra says every object is like things in the life, like take a tea or a coffee. Or we have got sweets are made, no? Either you take besan, flour, or you take kava, which you use. Now they by themselves, are they sweet? Take tea or coffee, are they sweet by themselves? They are all bitter in taste. Absolutely bitter. Kava is also having no, even besan, whatever you buy, it is not sweet. So when you eat something made out of all the things, if it is sweet means the sweetness came from where? Sweetness is always in one place only. Either it can be sugar, it can be food, it can be honey, you can call it glucose, call it anything. There the sweetness comes by itself. Not you add sweetness to sugar cake. Ooze. How does it become sweet? No, I put everyday sugar under the. You don't get. It is natural to be sweet. It is natural to be sweet. So sugar is sweet. Why? Because nature is sweet. It doesn't depend on anything to be sweet. Whereas tea, coffee becomes sweet when you add an external source called sweetness to it. Then you say coffee is sweet, sugar tea is sweet, milk is sweet, something else is sweet. Everything is sweet because sweetness has come from outside. Similarly the case, sour or salt, anything you take. Like that, every object is completely bland like tea or coffee or this particular kava or anything. They don't have anything called happiness. Reality is that. Then what you do? You put from your pocket the thing called happiness and say, it makes me happy. When it comes, I am happy. When it doesn't come, I am unhappy. So the happiness is, in our Shastra, is happiness is not outside you. It is going to come later. Shastra says, happiness is you. It is a very important thing to learn. And it will come later, we'll make it more and more. That is why, where are you happy? Though you eat ice cream here, you are tasting sweetness and goodness. But where are you happy? Where are you satisfied? Where are you fulfilled? It is not in the tongue. It is always a state of your mind. It is nothing else. A condition of the mind makes say, I am happy. When? If I am satisfied, I am fulfilled. Or trupta. Trupta jala. Atrupta. That is in the world you have to ask everybody, trupta jala ka, trupta jala ka. You have to ask a question everybody. And to make somebody truptaha is not so easy also. You may give anything. You can never know whether the other person will be satisfied or full. Because everybody has got their own standard. Understand it, sir. That is why then how are we becoming happy? We find I am happy. When objects come, I am happy. When objects don't come, I am unhappy. When I get something, I am happy. When I don't get, I don't become happy. Like money. When I don't have money, I am so unhappy, miserable. Why? Money is necessary for me. Because with money I can buy. But money by itself doesn't make happy. If money makes everybody happy, all the cashiers in the bank should be the happiest people. Whole day they are touching cash. They should be the happiest people in life. Touch the money, you'll be happy. Touch the money, you'll be happy. All the more you are feeling, why? If only all this money I can take, I'll be so happy. But I cannot take even a pie from here. So I am most unhappy looking at it. We think money makes us happy. And absence of money makes us unhappy. Of course, money is necessary. Not that say you should not have money. Money has got buying power. So if you want things, you have to buy means money is required. And if you have got enough money, I am satisfied. I got enough money, I can buy whatever I want. These are all certain conditions. But money by itself doesn't make you happy. nor money makes you unhappy also. It doesn't do anything. As a matter of fact, nothing in the world makes you happy, or it is all our own outlook or projection. It is all our projection. I already told you two things. I'll come to another thing called this money. There was one man who was doing business. I am not complaining or criticizing business people. Ours is to just communicate. So we say some examples. Don't misunderstand. We are against business people or anything. Nothing. So as you know, some business people are there. They do business, and in our country or other places also, we don't know. They may have two types of particular money. They have one they call white, another one is called black. So that is why this fellow was doing lot of business and having plenty of money, number two. But though money is there, this fellow would never spend. Never spend. So his family people is always grumbled. So much money is there. You are not spending. You are not buying this. You are not buying that. You are not taking us anywhere. We are all here only. Why don't you take us outside? Why don't you let us go and enjoy like this? They were constantly grumbling. And he has got so much money. And many people outside know also this fellow has got plenty of money. Now one day, he could not bear this complaint of everybody at home. They decided, he planned, let us go for a long holiday. Everybody was happy. The fellow decided to go. Now finally decided, the whole family went, and he has put all type of particular safeguard for the door. This door, one door, two doors with so many locks. Everything he has done and made sure that nobody can touch my money, because there is a lot of money inside. Hard currency. Now this fellow went for 1 month. But there is somebody who knows this fellow has got all this, waiting for a day. And when he knew that this fellow has gone for a long holiday, planned with all duplicate keys, this fellow came and opened the house and ransacked the house and found where our friend is keeping this number 2 money. He had got a false particular cupboard behind a cupboard. Wall cupboard, behind that another cupboard, where this particular currency is stacked nicely. This fellow every day is to open and look whether it is there or not. So now this fellow, our friend, came and cleaned the whole thing, locked everything same way and went away. Now everything, when he came back, everything looked same. All locked nicely. So he was happy. Nothing wrong has happened. So everybody came, they were all happy, came back home. Our friend's first thing was open and see whether my treasure is there or not. He went and saw entire treasure gone. He was completely shocked completely. And he is lying in the bedroom and he is not coming. They said, now tea is there, come, I don't want. Hana, come, I don't want. What happened to you? Go ahead, I don't want. He cannot go to police and complain that money has gone. They will ask 1,000 questions. Now this fellow is in such a condition. Understand now? So now he is sorrowful because he lost. The presence of money was making him very happy. Now the absence of money is making him sorrowful. But at that time only, after 2-3 days, one day, somebody came and gave a very, very powerful ringing bell. And the fellow has put the finger there and is not taking the finger away. Long bell, some authoritative bell. And when he opened the door, some 4 or 5 people are standing. And one fellow says, we are from Enforcement Directorate. We understand you have got unaccounted cash. We want to have a search of your house. Now this fellow says, come on, do it. Very, very happy. He says, you can go ahead, sir. Look out. So they went around everything. They did not find anything. Now this fellow is happy or unhappy, you can say. Understand now? Previously when the money was lost, he was unhappy. Now government came and searched his house, did not find anything. He is so happy now. He had a cup of tea, understand? So presence of money makes you happy. Absence of money also makes you happy. It is a question how you look at it. So money by itself doesn't make you happy, nor money itself makes you unhappy. How you relate with it, that makes you happy. If you have got plenty of money and you are walking alone on the road, you will be peaceful or worried. But if you have nothing, you can freely walk on the road. So how things in life, sometimes looks they make you happy, the same thing another time makes you unhappy. So, but we say we are becoming happy. How do you say that? How do you say? How it is? So we say, what makes you longing or craving is a desire thinking that coming will make me happy. So at that time your mind is restless, longing, craving. That mind situation is called unhappy situation, dissatisfied situation. When the things come to you, objects come, who goes away? The desire and the longing goes. Your mind says, I am fulfilled, satisfied. That's why things coming alone is not sufficient. It should come and you should say, I am satisfied. I am. Then only, otherwise things come. But you say, ek hai laya? You are not happy. So it should be to the extent you want, the way you want, the degree you want, the time it should be. Who brings it? Iska saath kyun bheja? You become unhappy. You want somebody specially to bring. How they bring, when they bring, how much they bring, what sort of things are there, all of them to make you happy. Analyze your life, please. We are not against, Swamis are against us becoming happy or what? We are not. You can live your life, we have no objection whatsoever. We are only trying to tell you how we are all caught up in a situation and we don't know how to get out of it. Our Shastra only tries to help you to all understand. The Shastra helps you to live in the world freed from this particular thing called dependence or slavery. They are all slavery. They are all slaves to things because we cannot live without it. That's what he says. How to live without it. That's the anxiety. If this is not there, what will happen to me? If that is not there, what will happen to me? Without this, what I will do? Without that, what I will do? See the anxiety, worry, so many things that goes on in our life. All because our outlook is like that. We think without that you cannot be happy. You cannot be happy. That's why they are all a must in our life. Must in our life. So that is our Shastra says, why you become happy when it is not the object. You say this object came and I am satisfied, then your mind is happy. Object came, but I am not satisfied, you are not happy. So who made you happy? Not the object. Your mental attitude towards the object that it satisfies me, you are happy. Another object doesn't satisfy you, you are. Only thing is, arrival of object is the cause for satisfaction. Why? You had made such a situation, minus that I am dissatisfied. So arrival makes you satisfied, then you become happy. But whereas our happiness is already here, which is your reality, like sugar. Sugar is sweet not by somebody making it sweet. Sugar is sweet by itself. Sugar doesn't depend on anything to be. That's why it is sweetness. In sugar there is no sweet, sweeter, sweetest. It is always sweet only. It is not like our godu padartha. If it is a godu padartha, then it can be sweet, sweeter, sweetest. But sugar, you don't say, this time I got sugar, it is not so sweet in our sense. It is always sweetness only. It has never no degree of sweetness coming and going or anything. It is not there. So it is like this, we will see now. What is this anandam or happiness? We will see. I'll give you two examples by which you will understand. Let us say now like summer days. Whenever summer days comes, afternoon, the sun is too bright. So people generally what they do is, they put on all the thick curtains in the rooms. They specially provide thick curtains, dark curtains, so that no sunlight comes inside. Because when you make it dark, it is like shadow. And wherever there is shadow, naturally it looks like very cooling. And the room looks completely dark. Totally dark. So because the room is so dark, can you say there is no sunlight? The room is dark. Can you say there is no sunlight in the room? Then why there is no sunlight in a room? Because I have put a thick curtain. Part the curtain a little, you find so much light comes, the room becomes that much illuminated. Like that, our mind is also a chamber. In this chamber, what comes is not light. That is what comes is called dissatisfaction, fulfillment, or happy state. Equivalent to light. Here we saw sunlight. Whereas what we want inside is the light of happiness, the light of satisfaction, light of fulfillment. That's all we are seeking. How do you equate happiness? Fulfilled, happy. Very fulfilled, very happy. More fulfilled, more happy. This is what is our happiness. So this fulfillment or the state of happiness is like sunlight. It is available in plenty. But our mind is a place where we have put lot of curtains. The curtains are in the form of our own values, I told you. About what? About objects, things, people, everything. We have got a value what? They should come to be happy. They should come this way to be happy. That must come for me to be happy. This must go for me to be happy. Like this, we have got our own projections, our own attitudes, our own outlooks in our life. As long as these curtains are there, the happiness coming becomes not possible. That's why when an object comes, temporarily your mind, one portion of the curtain called this opinion is slightly perfect. That's why you are temporarily happy. Next minute another desire comes, I don't have curtain closed. The happy went away. Next minute again become what? Dark in the sense of happiness. No happiness here. Like no light, no happiness. No satisfaction, no fulfillment. Another object comes, satisfied, slightly perfect. To that extent, sometimes very happy you say, sometimes happy, sometimes okay. It's all the expression you have. The amount of parting the curtain. So thus we at times become happy, at times no happiness. Why? It depends how much curtain is parted. But there is a time in the afternoons you put the curtain on. In the night what do? You remove all the curtains. By evening you remove the curtains. Why? Breeze should come inside. Like that we all go to sleep. Is there anybody who protests except small children who don't want to sleep? Because they want to play. When children start playing, they won't want to go to sleep at all. That's why mothers have got a lot of problem in putting them to sleep. Somehow you have to catch them and put them to sleep. Otherwise they will start cranky after some. Because they don't know. They think it is play. But at a time they have to sleep. They are the only people who protest, I don't want to go to sleep. Once you grow up, one thing you never protest is going to sleep. That is the only welcome thing I don't mind. Only permit me to sleep and allow me to sleep as long as I want. That is the happiest thing I would like to do. Is it or not? Why are you doing that? Why are we attracted so much? That's why our Shastra says that is the only place you are so happy. So happy. That's why when you wake up, what do you say? How nice. How happy. These are all the expressions you have got. That's why even you don't want to get out of sleep. Even somebody wakes you up, or sometimes you lie down or sit like that. This called you are still enjoying that particular happiness. These are all the things we have got. That means nobody can complain that in sleep I am not happy. That is the only place I am happy. First of all, is it or not? These are all the things our Shastra says, which nobody can come and complain and refute. Understand itself. This is our Shastra. Our Shastra uses our own experience to prove a point what it has to say. And that is called sleep. Another thing, dream. Both we use. Sleep and dream is a very strong example we have got to prove some points. Because nobody can particularly object and say no. Because it is everybody's experience. It is not somebody's experience. Each one's experience. So like that, that's why in the sleep, everyone is happy. Whether it is young, whether it is old, I tell you, even the poorest man, I tell you, or the richest man. That's why our Shastra says, when you are sleeping, do you know you are poor or rich? Do you know whether you are in the air-conditioned room or in the footpath or in the jhopada? You forget all these things which otherwise seems to be contributory for to be happy. I am happy because I am very rich. I am happy because I am in a bungalow. I have got air-conditioned room. I have got this, that. These are all the things seems to be during waking state to be contributory to happy. Money is there, power is there, possession is there, people are there, that is there, this is there. This seems to be the cause. My mind thinks and becomes happy. It looks like. But when you are sleeping, Do you know what you have? Do you know what you don't have? Either a positive or negative. Because sometimes positive makes you happy. Sometimes negative also makes you happy. What is negative? I don't have that problem, you are happy. Somebody has got problem. Thank God I don't have problem, I am happy. So negative also makes you happy. Positively, I have something, I am happy. It's how we are living in this world. But when you are sleeping, what thought you have got? That I have something, do you think? Or I don't have something, do you think? Both are not. Or your favorite thing, do you touch it and sleep? I know, I have got it. You got any connection to objects which are all making you happy? I put a wire of all of them connected to me, so much happiness comes to me. That's it. As a matter of fact, I tell you, children, if you analyze all these things, give you lot of example of children because our mind is like a child. Our mind is like a child. As long as you don't mature, our mind is a childish. This childish mind is called samsari mind. Our Upanishad says, people whose mind is not matured, Bhagavan calls them balaha. Upanishad calls bala. They are all bala. Bala means they are not matured. When you say children, abhi to bachcha hai. Why do you say that bachcha hai means the children cannot think. They don't understand. That way we call them children. So what is children? Children is not the body only. More childish is the mind. When we have grown up, our Shastra says, as long as we are samsaris, we are all like children. That's why we would like to play with the particular objects of toys in the world. To be what? To be a happy person. Everybody has got their own toys. Children have got their own toys. Grown-up people have got their own toys. To be happy. Nobody is an exception. Nobody is an exception. Like child loses something, it weeps. Elderly people lose something, they also weep. No difference. No difference. Who is weeping? His mind only keeps on weeping, complain, worried, anxiety, everything like that. Understand it? So, like that, so when you are sleeping, everyone is happy. It is not, I have got a very nice bed. You, particularly, that is called whichever pillow, very 6 inches or 50 pillow is there. This children, when they are sleeping in the night, they always, when they are young, they always want pillows and pillows and pillows. They will take away everybody's pillow and they want to keep with them and they will sleep. But after some time they sleep, parents take away the pillow from them. Understand? So they don't know. The pillow has gone away. But they are all sleeping. But before going to sleep, the pillow, even for you, sometimes people while sleeping, the pillow has gone somewhere, you don't know. Where air conditioner is on, you don't know. Whether some blanket is on you, you don't know. Where you are sleeping, you don't know. Nothing we know, I tell you. Where we are. Even if you are in a hill station, you don't know I am in hill station, I tell you. We don't know anything. Then how are you happy, sir? How did you become happy? From where did this happiness come? Another thing is, who says I was happy? Somebody doesn't say, I think you must be very happy in sleep. How can you know that I was happy in sleep? My happiness, I have to say I was. Nobody else can say. That means I recollect and say I was happy means I was undergoing the experience of. So if not, I was not there. I was very much present to see the unhappiness. Equally, I see my happiness when in sleep. That is why I get up and say, so happy it was, so nice it was, how good it was. That's what we are all telling. From where did this happiness come from? Otherwise, we say happiness has to come from the world. Is it or not? While sleeping, are you contacting the world? Which object did you contact? Which person did you contact? Whom did you contact? Everybody equally, I tell you, with or without. The person who has got lot of sickness, even that person is happy. Pain somebody has got, even that person is. From where universally this happiness comes? From where does it come? That is why Shastra says, understand now, we'll prove it later. Shastra says, you are the happiness. Understand now? It's a very important thing to know. These are all the basis on which this Vairagya has to come. It will not just come like that. It will not come just like that. Understand it. You have to understand many things. Then only the mind will drop all these things. This craving, this longing, all these things it will drop. And that mind which frees itself from the whole clutches of all these things, that is called as free. The more free the mind is, more happy, more happy, more more happy. For that purpose only Shastra is slowly asking the mind to drop. Why it is holding? Because that which is called as thing called the values are very much. In Gita, Bhagavan will tell this. Understand? So that is why it is said here, Vairagyam. So you are the happiness itself. In the night, what happens? What is our curtains? Our curtains are our longings, our values. That must be there to be happy. This must be there to be happy. That should not be there to be happy. This should not be there to be happy. While sleeping, what happens? All these curtains are pulled. All these curtains are pulled means what? These thinkings are as our curtains are this thinking, this opinion, this outlook. About what? About the world and yourself. Yourself, world. About yourself, world. I relate and say, I don't have, so I am. Sometimes say, I have, so I am. So both of thoughts are absent. This is what is called no curtains. And no curtains are there, bright light, I told you. So here no curtains are there, what happens? Maximum happiness. Maximum happiness without any object from the world. Nothing. Neither money, nor people, nor position, nor status, nothing. All your problems are not gone away. None of your problems are gone. All problems are still there. Everything, because you went to sleep only, not solve your problem. You said we will solve the problem tomorrow. Let us sleep today. And you go to sleep and you are happy. So without solving the problem, how did you become? Without fulfilling many desires, how did you become happy? Because you have many desires. Tomorrow we will see. Tomorrow we will see. We will fulfill. Like that we go to sleep. And without fulfilling desires, how you are happy? Without removing problems, how are you happy? Without having anything, how are you happy? From where did this happiness come? That is why please understand, like sweetness in anything is given by sugar, and sugar is sweet by itself, not something made sugar as that which is called sweet. You, the real you, in our vision of Shastra is called fullness, completeness, which is equated to happiness. And when this happiness and your mind comes together, you say, I am. When the mind and happiness doesn't come together, you say, I am. And it is just like you go to an air-conditioned room, you feel cool and nice. Outside the air-conditioned room, you feel warm. So to be with air for coolness, you must get into coolness. This is what we feel. Like that, our mind, as long as the mind is there, the mind has to come in contact with that happy situation. Then it says, I am happy. I say, where are you happy? Even though you eat, the tongue says taste. Happy is in the mind. Satisfied is in the mind. Hence, what is the cause for our being not getting this happiness complete and full is our own outlook to the world of objects. No objects make you happy. No object makes you unhappy. Objects are dumb things. People, I tell you, even people. I can give you example. People want to love each other. They love each other. And they say, we want to marry. And if you don't allow us to marry, we will commit suicide. To that extent, people are there. And they get married. And this is a love marriage, not arranged marriage. Love marriage. They loved them how many times? There are cases I know. People loved for 1 year and then got married. Not 2 days loved and got married. No. 1 year they were moving about and they decided we are the right partners. We'll be making the life happiest. They got married. 6 months are over. They say let us separate and be happy. Now where is happiness? Being together makes you happy or in separate you become happy. Where is this happiness? Is it the fault of people? Is it the fault of the boy or the girl? It's not. It's your mind. Neither the girl would have promised you that I will make you very happy, nor the boy says I will make you happy. Neither we together will make us happy. That's what they say. After some time they find they are not able to make them happy each other. They have got their own reason not to be happy. And so after some time they feel, let us, I think, we separate, we'll be very happy. Previously we thought together we'll be happy. Now we think separate will be happy. These are all the things modern days. So much outlook, so much, I think. So much. After 10 years, People who love marriage, 10 years I tell you. Afterwards the girl says that I don't find anything, something which I can like in you. After 10 years she says, I can't understand. Then how did you marry me loved? At that time I thought something. Today I find it is not there. How do you like that? How do you know Swamiji all these things? They all come and talk to me. Understand it, sir? These are all the things people talk to us. These are all the things that come. Don't think we are exaggerating. Otherwise, what is the reason, please? People who loved each other. Otherwise, one fellow said he wanted to marry a girl. Afterwards, tells his parents, send her away. Otherwise, I will commit suicide here. And she said, I said, you wanted to marry to her. And we got you married to her. Now, why are you sending her away? I don't know. I don't want her here. I will commit suicide if she's here. Send her away from the house. You tell me what makes one happy. This is what our Shastra says. It is all your condition of your mind. How you look at things, how you look at people, how you look at situation, you project. Like you put sugar and they make it sweet. Coffee was not sweet. You put sugar and said, you are very sweet. Okay? Coffee was not sweet at all. It is made sweet by the sugar. Like that. You add happiness to people and say, you make me happy. Object, you make me happy. You make me happy. You make me happy. They don't have any. They are all dumb things in the world. Dumb. This is what is the more and more analysis required. This is what is called Nitya Vastu Ekam Brahma. That Nityam. That is like every day I tell you. It's called Nityam. What is Nityam? Always. Every day. In the sleep. You are happy or unhappy. Like sugar. Always sweet or sour. Like that. Any day you go to sleep. And you have been sleeping for so many years. Every day in sleep you are happy or unhappy. That is called Nitya. Nityata is Shastra. And what is it? Does it depend? Doesn't depend on anything. Without depending on object, without depending on anything, the moment you are asleep, so that means first thing to understand is happiness is here, not there. Just to say one more thing, how we are searching for things where it is not. Small example I will give you. Once an old lady, I don't know whether I told you here, one old lady was stitching her torn cloth, sitting inside a small hut. There a small hut, Yopada like, sitting there and stitching her cloth. Because it was torn. What happened was, that needle fell from her hand. A very old lady. After some time, this lady was seen under a street light, looking for something. Now passers-by saw one old lady searching for something. So they took some pity, wanted to help. So they started asking, Aji kai zada? So Maharashtra you can say. So she said, I have lost this sui. Now everybody started helping her to find the sui. Not that somebody want to buy and give her one. They said if we can find it here. So they went on searching. Nobody is able to find it. Now one bright fellow asked her, where did you lose it? Because after searching so much, you are not getting. So they wanted to know exact place where she lost. Maybe there, here, where it is they are searching all over. Then exact place we can go and see. Then she says, I lost in my hut. She says, you lost the need in your hut, what are you searching? There is no light there, she says. Because there is no light there, I am searching. Like that, why are you searching for happiness in the world? There is no light here. Understand? I told you long time back. There is one area which is dark here. What is the darkness here? That I am ever full and happy. No light. So we are searching for what is not there in a place called the world. Objects everywhere. That's in your language, Maharashtra language. Everything is Korda. Korda what? No happiness there. This is what is called Mriga Krishna. Understand? Is called Mriga Krishna. Mriga Krishna is what? To see something which is not there. The Mriga is called an animal. If it gets caught in the forest, it sees, I am thirsty, in the desert, it is so thirsty. And it looks, there is water, runs there. Because there is so much water sees there. It's called mirage, water. It sees, thinks I can drink water, runs there. No water, poor thing. And sees this side water, comes this side. Running this side, that side, doesn't get water, finally it dies. We are also running in this world, I tell you. The desert of the world, where there is no happiness, but people are running and say, I get happiness. That is why you are becoming happy When you say I am satisfied, you are happy. When you say I am not satisfied, you are not happy. So what makes you happy? Satisfied me makes me happy. Dissatisfied me makes me. So to be happy, what you should be. But at present, I need so many things to be satisfied. That's why people cannot satisfy you. Now you find you are unable to satisfy yourself. This is all the problem. So how to see that I am the fullness, I am the satisfied, to that relatively your mind is freed from this outlook that you are. That is called Vairagya. One more thing, I will give you example that I will give you next time again from the world only. I will give you a small example, one more. Then we will proceed to show how there is no happiness in the world of objects at all. So what you should understand, every object in the world can serve a purpose. They all serve a purpose. They have got utility value. You don't deny. Everything. Food will appease your hunger, give you nourishment. Clothes can cover your body. Like that, anything you take in the world, they all serve a purpose. Fan gives me nice breeze so that I don't feel warm or sweating is not ever soft. Neither it makes me happy or unhappy. In the winter, you put the fan on, you feel discomfort, I am unhappy. Now, you feel so happy. So, fan makes you happy or unhappy. So, we should understand. Like this, nothing in the world makes us happy or unhappy. But we say, fan makes me happy. Air conditioner makes me happy. Cooler makes me happy. Ice cream makes me happy. Cold water makes me happy. This is how we look upon everything as a soul, as a nimitta, as a hetu, to make me happy. As long as we think like that, we are dependent. We are dependent. We want their support to be happy. This is called bandhan. Bandhan. You may not get. If MSCB put the power off, we are dependent. Fan nahi hai, I am unhappy. This is how we become dependent. Not that you should not have fan. The fan be there. With fan also I am happy. Without fan also I am happy. That is what. Have anything. If you analyze your own life, you have lived a life without many things I tell you. You have lived long before without fan, without this, without that. We were all happy. But today we have made our life in such a way, it looks without fan how to live. Without that how to live. We have become like that. These are all called slaveries. These are all called dependence. We have created for ourselves. If you can afford, have it, nothing wrong. But never say they are essential to make you happy. Because you can be happy with them, without them all. So have them. But only see, change your outlook towards all the things. That will give you a mind dispassionate. Dispassionate, not craving, not longing, not a slave. Slavery mind is the problem. A mind free from slavery, free mind, happy mind, fulfilled mind. To get this, initially have Vairagyam, born of Vivekam. All I said is Vivekam. By this, we should release our mind from its outlook, More you release, you find more difference in your own. There are first stages. You have to work on it. Don't just listen and go away. Think over it again and again in your life. You will find it makes a lot of Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.